Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Handmade by Julia Quinn. Today I want to share with you another one of our kits because the kits are still on a wonderful sale. Buy one, get the second one half price. And this is one of my favourite kits, this one. Oh, this sale finishes on the 30th of June. So it's only only 10 more days basically, and then you won't be able to get your two kits for a discounted price. So remember that if you love the kits. I'm going to take a whole bunch with us. Next week we're going camping for a week to celebrate my husband's birthday. I'm taking a whole bunch of kits for everyone to make a card for him because not everybody makes cards. Surprise, surprise. Everyone knows I make cards, but not everybody else actually makes cards. So I'm hoping that we'll have a ton of fun making kits for him. I'm hoping that everyone's going to make him a Robot Buddies kit. But you know, they get to choose whatever they want. I've got a whole bunch of kits to share with them. But today, this is, I don't think, a card making kit that we would use to make a card for him. But I absolutely love this kit. So this kit comes with a cute little gift box, which, as you saw, fits the cards in. So you can use it to give cards as a gift, or you can fill it up with other goodies, chockies and whatnot, along with a card kit. And this is how the cards are made, actually according to the instructions. So there are 3 different designs, all with envelopes, and gorgeous envelopes. So there's a lovely pink inside and a green one. I think there's a yellow one too, but I think I've used them all up. So they're all gone. I'll just pop this back in here because I don't need them. That way I won't lose them. Pop them back in my little box. Pop you off to the side. Okay, so these are the cards. But I'm going to show you a couple of alternatives. Get a bit creative because I can, I guess, because I want to. Let me also show you what else comes in the kit. So all of your supplies come, including your stamp, your little dots, your tags, the cards, the printed cards, and I've got an empty kit box. There's the stamp set. Comes with this little grey granite stamping spot. Comes with the twine. Comes with this stamping block. And this kit's only $33. So $33 for 9 cards, plus your stamp set and your ink spot and your adhesives and all of the supplies is really, really good value. Brilliant value, in fact. You can't buy too many beautifully made cards for that price. These are some of the leftover bits and pieces that come in the kit. So there are spares if you make a mistake or lose one or whatnot. Okay. I'm just going to leave these things out because I'm about to use them to make my cards. I don't need, also all kits come with step-by-step instructions. All pictorial, all very basic step-by-step, and they all come with a ruler along the edge. Every single kit has that brilliant ruler detail so that you know how long to cut your twine. Okay. And on the back of your kit instructions, it shows you the supplies that come in the kit, and it also has over here coordinating stamping out colours. So if you own some other ink pads, you can add to your kit. So there's basic black, calypso coral, flirty flamingo, grey granite, mint macaron, and so saffron in this kit. And because of those colour coordination written on the back, I've decided to grab out my flirty flamingo and mint macaron and grey granite ink pads to use to create a variation on our cards. Now, I made this card kit just recently in a coffee shop locally. It was so much fun. It was really a beautiful, relaxed, chill afternoon, chat, making cards, being creative, making our own designs. And so I've only got 2 left, which is the ones I'm going to show you today. I'm going to just pop my rose on there, and I'm using the blocks I have in my stash. My leaves, rose leaves, and what will I do Thank you for you. Happy Mother's Day. Thinking of you. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Best wishes. I might do just for you to make 3 simple cards that can be used for lots of different occasions. There we go. So 3, excuse me, 3 stamp sets loaded up. All right, let's do this one first. I've got all the supplies. Look at that gorgeous envelope. Isn't that pretty? And this one is this card here. So it's got this gorgeous printed text on the front of the card. Pretty good quality cardstock for this one. A beautiful, there's my little enamel spots. Beautifully printed piece, which goes on the side. And then a piece to stamp my happy birthday. Now I have also cut out some extra cardstock to put on the inside of my card. If you know me, you know I like to decorate the insides of my cards. So that one is going to be stamped on and that one's going to be stamped on. There's a spare happy birthday. There are plenty of happy birthday. Hi, Lynette. I keep popping my head up like a turkey or an ostrich or something, having a look to see if I can see anyone on the who is here. So if I miss you, I apologise 100%. It's just if you happen to be making a comment or there when I pop my head up, I'll see you. Okay, so there's all the supplies, but let's be creative and make something a little bit different this time. So I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo to stamp my rose because it's pretty and the rose is so pretty. People who I did this card kit with at the coffee shop absolutely loved this rose. It's such a realistic, gorgeous rose. Stamp that there. Has that lovely depth of image. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I need to re-ink my Flirty Flamingo actually. I could be very tempted to do that right now. And then mint macaron for my leaves, which and photopolymer stamp set means you can see exactly where you're stamping. Oh look, I think I need to re-ink my mint macaron as well. And I'll do another one up here as well. There we go. Do you mind just watching while I show you how I do re-inking? So I'll just find my mint macaron re-inker and just add a few little drops, spread it out on the ink pad, and now I'm letting go, not squeezing it anymore, I'm just using the nozzle to rub the ink around. And now when I stamp with it, the colour will be quite a bit darker than what you just saw. So I'll leave it open for a little bit and I'll get the Flirty Flamingo and re-ink that one as well. They've obviously had a bit of a workout. Mind you, if you like soft and subtle, it is nice when ink pads are a little bit empty. Once again, squeezing my re-inker all over. And the most usually the emptiest part of your ink pad will be in the centre because we all naturally ink up our stamps right in the centre. Now I'm not squeezing anymore, I'm just using the nozzle to smush the ink in and let it soak in a bit into the ink pad. Okay, I'll put my re-inker away. I have my re-inkers all organised in their colour families right next to my desk. Okay, so let me show you what the new colours look like on the inside piece that I've got for the inside of my card. So this beautiful rose again, and I'm going to stamp a rose. A lot darker colour, isn't it? Up the top and a little bit down the bottom. Okay, I'll leave that open for a little bit so it dries out just a tiny bit. And then my mint macaron for the leaves. A couple of leaves there. And there. That does look nice, I have to say. So there's the comparison. It's going to look quite startling to the person who receives this card.
Now, if I was really adventurous, I could stamp over the top again because it is a photopolymer stamp, but I'm not quite that brave with you watching me. All right, now I'm going to stick my For You inside. So it's got a mint macaron frame, so I think I'll just stick with the mint macaron for my For You. One. That one's nice and crooked. Lucky I've got a spare. Two. There we go. Okay, now I think that's everything for this card. So let me put that one together for you. Okay, here's my card base. Here's my front panel. Now for this one, how about we do something entirely different? Flip it over. It's a little bit longer than the card. Oh, I know why that is. It's because, oh, here's something that you probably don't realise. I trimmed all the cards because they were very tight fitting into the envelopes. So I actually trimmed them all. So when you get the kit, the actual cards and the bits are exactly the same size if you don't sabotage them like I did. All right, so the inside of my card, that's easy. And which one was the crooked one now? Now I can't tell. I'm going to stick this one on the inside. Actually, I've got two banners, so I could put my banner down here. I'm going to repeat the style of the front. So there we go. That's the inside of my card. Pop that in there. And then here's my banner for the front. And I am going to put that down there. And my For You. There are adhesives that come in the kit, and the instructions tell you how many mini glue dots to use and whatnot on all of your cards. I just find the seal much quicker and easier to use, and some people prefer liquid glue as well, so it's if you've got that in your stash, use it and use the mini glue dots for other things. What the mini glue dots are really good for is ribbon though. So I'll grab one of those mini glue dots out of the kit. Oh, I got them out already, didn't I? Here, and take your pick tool. I'm just going to pop it right underneath where my knot is there. Peel off the top and stick that down. So now that won't move, and there's less chance of it coming off as well. Okay, now for my enamel dots. These are a bit tricky, these guys, because can you see that? They slide off the colour. Oh, am I even in the... Sorry. I really do need to check. They slide off the colour there. So I might have to use use my mini glue dot again to stick the clear thing over the top, because it's actually not sticking. It is. There we go, slid off the colour. Let's see if I can do this one a bit better. There we are. One. And the other one. Two. There we go, that's the first card done. Same but different. Now's the next card. This one here there's a lovely yellow envelope. That one, the yellow inside that envelope. Alright, and I have got the same pattern on the envelope and the card. You can choose which envelopes go with which cards. There's an envelope with text on it. There's this one, and then there's that lovely pink envelope we saw before. That beautiful flirty flamingo inside.
Okay, so this card, let me put these out of the way. I need to put my example in front so I can see what I'm doing. This card is actually already done. Look at that. There's not much work to do on this card. Now, on the instructions, the stamping say to stamp some leaves in grey granite, and that possibly works, well, it actually definitely works really, really well. But today I'm being a rebel and going for a little bit of mint macaron, so let's see how that looks. So once again, I'll do the inside of my card the same as I did before, just with a rose at the top and a little rose at the bottom. Okay, I can clean my stamp now. I'm not going to do any more today. I will put my greeting in Flirty Flamingo, the same as the framework. So for you, oops, a bit more ink. That's a good thing about the photopolymer, you can see how much ink is on your actual stamp. Once again, got my spare and did that one a little bit straighter. Okay, I can close up my Flirty Flamingo now. And got my mint macaron leaves. One there, one there, another one over this side, I think. There we go. And let's put some leaves on our roses on the front. And I could stamp this off to make it lighter. There we go. If you stamp it off, it gives you another tone, which is actually works well with this subtle image. There we go. There's our green flowers. Beg your pardon. Green leaves on our Flirty Flamingo flowers. I think that's all my stamping done. Now it's up to the assembly. So I'm going to pop this one on my card first. And then around this one I've got my twine. Again, actually I'll just get rid of all of this stuff for the inside of the card. Oh, getting to the end of my spool here. Pop that there. And put that inside my card. Now there is an extra banner here. I don't think there is one on the original, so that must have been left over from something else. But I could do that. This actual card has the happy birthday over the top of where the twine is. I'm going to put the twine quite down low, but I'm going to do it, not just wrap it around, because I find that tricky. So I'm going to add my twine at the back where I've put that adhesive, there and there, and then stick it down and wrap it around there. Have I got enough? Yep, I'll go third time, sticking, and one more time there. There we go. And now just put some more seal over the top to anchor that in place. Sandwich it between all the adhesive, and I'll pop that one on there with a lovely corrugated cardstock in the background. Now my For You on this one can go on with dimensionals. Actually, possibly could have on the last one. I completely forgot about the dimensionals. And I'll pop that right over this side, I think. And see if I've got enough to tie a knot. Just slide that underneath my twine, tie a knot without splitting the baker's twine. Might do it in a double knot.
you go. And I'll just trim off the ends to make it a little bit shorter. There you go. So it looks like it actually looks like I've tied the string around, but you know and I know that I did a sneaky little glue it on the back. Alright, and then use my, once again, there's the adhesive part, so I need my mini glue dots to stick the bubble on top. And pop that down there. There we go. And these two. You can also use liquid glue to stick these things back together as well. That works as well. There we go. There's my for you. I did have a spare for you. Do I want to put that on the inside as well? I'll leave that for another card. Make the most of my resources. Okay, there we go. So there's the cards I've made for you today. This one and this one, and this one and this one, and then the other one that's in the kit is this one. And they all have totally gorgeous envelopes that coordinate as well. Who wouldn't? Bye bye now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll think about purchasing the kits. Bye.